Good morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. I trust that we are having a great weekend. To my colleagues and friends in the US, I know that tomorrow is a big day for you guys. And so, with that in mind, the subject that has been on my mind is the subject of decisions. Decisions, what you decide now will have an impact upon what happens next. And that's so in every waking moment of our lives. We are constantly making decisions. And so let's just differentiate, however, between decisions and our actions. Our decisions may influence our actions, but our actions are not necessarily directly linked to all of our conscious decisions. For example, we may decide not to take action. We haven't done anything, but we have made a decision. And so I want us to remember that we are our decisions. What we do or don't do is really a reflection of what we have decided. And when we choose not to decide for ourselves, we are deciding that others will make the choice for us. And so we need to be conscious of all that we are deciding, especially when it has potentials for great ramification for what will happen next. And what happens next may not necessarily be the next moment, but maybe the next week, next year. What you decide now always have an impact on your future. And so I want us to be careful about the decisions that we make. What you decide to eat when in your younger years will have an impact upon your health in later years. What you decide to do the night before will impact the morning after. Your decisions count. And so, as we reflect on the topic of decisions, then, I want us to be careful about the decisions that we make today, this week. What is the likely outcome of that decision? Or, in some cases, indecision. My thought for today in my daily postings point out the fact that if you are standing on a railway track and the train is coming, it is important that you do something. Doing nothing is not an option. That's unless you decide to allow the train to hit you. But you see where I'm going. You have to take action. Just deciding to get off the track and doing nothing will result in the train impacting you. So we have to make a decision and then follow through on what that decision is. And so as we go into this week, there are a number of things that you can decide to do. There are some actions that may need your immediate attention. Procrastination may result, and procrastination is a decision also, can result in lost opportunity. So, what will your decision be as you go into this week? Are you going to decide to make the wise decision? One person also said that a decision, even a bad one, is better than no decision. And I want us to remember that it is our responsibility to make our own decisions. Giving it over to someone else does not necessarily absolve you of that responsibility. It certainly doesn't absolve you of what will happen to you because you will be the recipient. And so let us think carefully of the things that we seek to achieve and then make the decisions that will help us to achieve them. You know, I like my physical fitness and wellness analogies. If your intention is to live a healthy and physically fit life, then you need to decide right now what is required for that. Correct eating, daily exercise plan. And then after you've made that decision, to go out and do it. Because decision and actions go together. They're not necessarily the same, but they complement each other. And remember, no decision is simply your decision not to take action. So until next Monday, I trust that we all make the right decision, and in the end, the benefits will be to you. So go forward this week and do what has to be done. And see you again next Monday. I remind you, you can always join my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button so that you know when other tips come out, or follow me on Facebook. Again, this is David Ince for Living Successfully Inc. Until next Monday, when we make Mondays matter.